Good morning. Today we're going to talk about how does music leadership coaching help music teachers crush it. I'm excited to talk about this because it's totally my lane of genius, totally something I love to talk about because I've done it. So let's talk about this thing. So some of you are probably wondering yeah, I've been looking at that music leadership coaching stuff. What does that look like? How could it help me? And I actually get asked about this sometimes. So I figured, hey, let's make a video about it and then we can chat, right? We can talk about it, real life stuff. So how does it help music teachers crush it? First things first, I guess I should introduce myself in case you're new around here because I know we've got some new friends hanging out with us. My name is Andrea Oram. I'm a self-employed music teacher, freelance music teacher. I am a best-selling author of an international best-selling author, actually, of 2 different books. And yeah, I just love helping music teachers figure out what it looks like to move from public school or an employee type position to a freelance self-employment, work for yourself type situation. Because when I first was thinking about it, I spent a whole school year hemming and hawing over the idea of should I do this? Should I not do this? Can I make it work? Can I not make it work? Is this a crazy idea that I shouldn't try for? Should I do it? ... right? And I spent way too long wasting time, not really confident in the fact that I didn't know if I could or not. And I want to make that cut that time shorter for you, okay? When I finally found my own business mentor who really helped me figure out, okay, what does it look like? What pieces do I need? And then I was able to customize some certain things to fit my specific situation. That was when things started to really roll for me. And I decided, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can be successful doing this. And here I am a couple years later, successful at it. So how does music leadership coaching help music teachers crush? Well, if you're new to music teaching in general, you can feel confident actually doing the teaching part, right? So I do coach on that for some newer teachers who are like, I don't feel confident in being able to manage children or to manage the teaching side of it, right? And that's totally cool. I'm totally happy to help people specifically hone in on what they need to learn, right? That's the beauty of coaching, one-on-one mentoring, right? Because you get to ask your specific questions and get your specific help with those questions. You don't have to wait around. You don't have to weed through a bunch of stuff to find the answer to what you need. You cut to the chase, you get there right away so that you don't waste time, because time is money in this scenario, right? That's always how I'm weighing it. Either I am paying to save time or I'm not paying and wasting my time. And ultimately, when I waste time, I can't make money during that time, right? So that's how I view the transaction of time and money there. And sometimes that's okay, right? Sometimes you do need to figure certain things out on your own, but you can expedite the process through some coaching, okay? Or maybe you're like, I'm a veteran teacher. I am totally got that part, but you're like, I don't know how to financially make this work. And I have some self-employed music teacher budgeting tips that I have a freebie I threw in to the link in the description of this video. You can check that out if you haven't seen that before. That's super useful. It's things that I learned along the way as I was doing it and oh, this would make the thing so much easier or less stressful or what have you, right? So if that would be useful for you, go check those out. That's my free gift to you to help you along on this journey. And if you're still like, I just need it spelled out for me, super clear, that's what coaching's for, right? I am love to help people make it work in your world, right? So look at your scenario, your place of living, your community, and help you figure out what does it look like to actually apply some of these techniques that I have learned and figured out for myself to your specific area. Some of these opportunities that you could take advantage of may work super great for you in your area, but it might not work super great for somebody else in the area that they live in, right? And so if you want to approach it that way, It's so much easier instead of wasting time digging for opportunities, not even knowing about certain opportunities, or trying an opportunity that's not even a good fit for your area. You're going to waste more time, right? And in this case, like we've said before, time is money. So that can be super useful to just have somebody say, hey, I don't think that's a feasible or a viable option for you, but this one over here, you should pursue that one, right? So that is another really helpful way that music leadership coaching can benefit you if you're wanting to move to a more freelance or side gig type of working. And let's face it, working for yourself is fun. Sometimes I have clients that just need that extra motivation, that extra kick in the pants to do what they need say they're going to do. Okay. So that means that they're like, I've got the music teaching down. I thank you for helping me figure out the financial or the budgeting part of it. Now I need somebody to be like, did you do this? Did you do that? Because I'm not motivated enough internally on my own to be super good at working for myself. And I used to be there. And that's why I hired a business mentor, because I was like, I need that kick in the pants. So if you need somebody like that who is in the music world, who also knows, the music terminology and the music world of all how things go like that, then that's what music leadership coaching is for. Okay. And if you're still like, I need some more, I need to see some more, right? You can check out some of the testimonials in the new and freelance music teacher community. That is a great space where we talk a lot about tips and tricks. I have a whole library of videos, different resources that you can watch that are like pointing you in the right direction, right? That point you in the direction of, okay, maybe you're asking questions about teaching and confidence there. I have some for that. If you're looking at what different opportunities you have, there's some resources there as well. And really soon, I'm going to be doing a Find the Perfect Students for You challenge in that community space. So if you're already in the group, awesome. Turn on your notifications so that you get notified when I post about that challenge, because I think it'll really be useful for you. Then you'll be able to attract some of the students that are actually a good fit for your teaching style. Whether you are teaching groups of students or one-on-one students, it applies to both. So that you're connecting with students that you can relate to best, right? We've all been there where you have a student and you're like, I really care about this kid, but I'm not connecting with this kid and I feel like someone else might be better fit for them. We've all been there, right? And that's okay, right? That's the beauty of having so many teachers in the world, that there's enough to go around. It's not a scarcity mindset. It's an abundance mindset. And I want you to be able to approach it that way. So that's why we're going to talk about how to find your perfect students for you. All right. So join the community to participate in that. If you aren't already, if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook somewhere else that's not in that group, you can check that out and we would love to have you there. So hopefully this clarified some questions for people about music leadership coaching and kind of what I do and why I love doing it. And I can't wait to connect with you again next week. So if you have any further questions, you're welcome to reach out. I will do my best to answer them, and I will catch you again later. Bye for now.